So hey there guys, I've just watched episode 14 of Attack on Titan, the final season. The reaction is in the description, go watch it and go back here if you wanna listen to the discussion. And the discussion starts right now. And you know what I'm gonna say to you? That's bullshit, guys. So about an hour ago, I finished the reaction. And I started the discussion about an hour ago. And then when I was about to finish it, I realized that I did not press the record button. So I had an hour-long discussion blown into air, not recorded. I even told some interesting stories from my life. So yeah, I suppose you realize how bad that feels to me, and shit, I'm not gonna be able to repeat that. Very sorry for that. I'm just gonna try to get through the most important parts. Fucking shit, people, it's so terrible. That's the first time ever that I had such a situation, like a whole damn hour, probably even more, I don't know. Oh my god. Shit. So okay, ooh, that's so loud. Why do you do that? So one of my topics was Eren and his condition. The whole scene of him entering the room and speaking with them, his mood was constantly changing. He entered very sad, then he got kinda distanced from that, was like kinda wasn't caring much, and then he got angry. So this emotional instability, at least for me, it kinda shows that something is not good with the man, and I don't think he meant everything that he said, but he may mean everything that he said. But he said a lot of bad words towards Mikasa about her being a slave, and man, I had such a discussion before that, guys. Oh my god, I discussed everything. I just have no more power, so we're gonna have it super short. I don't even know what to say now. But Eren, he touched upon that Armin has Bertolt memories inside of him, and that may influence his affection towards Annie. And just imagine how much people inside Eren have. You know, those people with those dreams, with those memories, and with those emotions. It's all sealed inside the man. It's all boils in there. So I don't know if he is the same Eren or not. I never was a fanboy of Eren. I was like, okay, do his thing. I was supporting him when he was weak and when he got power, but now I don't support him. It's more like negative, and I don't really like what's happening, but I cannot judge him because I don't know if he's serious or not, because that's all looked like he just wants to separate himself as much as he can from his past, because we know that he's moving towards his goal, and probably having this emotional connection with Armin and Mikasa and his friends is not easy for him. It kind of makes everything more difficult, so he just tries to distance people from himself. And that's he did this very successfully, if you ask me. So he touched upon the topic that Mikasa is controllable. Oh, and let's speak about that. I am free, says Aaron. And that's such a bullshit. Oh no. It's difficult to find a person who is less free. Who is less. No. It's difficult to find a person. How can I. Marcus. I mean, Aaron is not free. He's a slave to his own life, to what happened with him, to the burden that he have, to the plan that he's trying to make. Whatever he says, this is not freedom. Freedom is when you're actually free. You don't have anything that bothers you. You don't have anything that you have to do. That's freedom. But Aaron is one of the most busy and not free persons you can ever find. And him saying that I am free with a badass voice, it's just a psychology. It's a denial of a fact that the guy is far from being free. And the denial is a weakness. If in a dialogue you start denying stuff without actually trying to speak for yourself, you just go into denial mode. No, that shows that you basically lost the conversation. And Aaron denying everything and saying that I am free. No, you're not free, man. But he meant by that he is not controlled by Flock or the Yelena and Zeke and everyone. And that may be true, that he is not controlled. Maybe not true as well, but definitely that doesn't mean he's free. He's a victim and he's a slave. But on the other hand, he says like, I am not controlled. You don't actually have to control everything. You just have to steer it a bit. If there's a gigantic machine gun that shoots somewhere, you don't need to take it and shoot yourself. You just have to accurately move it where you need that to shoot, right? Slowly, without movements, like sudden movements. So Aaron saying that he is not controlled, he may not be controlled, but he may be used. Because if you're moving in the same direction, that's good, but at some point, someone gonna slap your butt. And you're gonna do some bad. So the whole Aaron, I am free thing is bullshit in my opinion. And of course, in the original discussion, I spoke about that for 5 minutes or something, but not gonna do that. Such a shame, guys. Being manipulated, says Mikasa. Keep your hands on the table, says Aaron. He said he spoke with Zeke, and he knows a lot about Titans. Yeah, we got that. So he said about Ackermans and the fact that Mikasa's basically was ordered by Aaron to fight at that moment, and I think that might be true, yeah. Because we saw the electricity going on, and later on, when Monkey screamed, Pixies and Falco also said that they felt, at least Falco said that they felt like little electricity. So I think that this electricity thing is a showcase of a command going on to you, or some power that's affecting you. So Mikasa, it was not just her power awakening. No, it just was the moment when she was ordered to protect him. The power was always in there, sealed, but just not used. But then again, he started saying that you're a slave, yada yada. Man, fuck you very much for that. You're a slave, but she was just a good girl that was caring about you. Yes, I mean, of course, if she's doing the automatic protection towards Aaron, that's not freedom. She's doing that unintentionally. but she's with him and she cares about him not because of that. We can clearly see reasons. We can clearly see emotions in this girl. She lost her fucking family, her whole family. Eren protected and saved her, and of course she feels warms towards the man. I mean, she likes him for that, at least. She values him. And then the new family was also killed. She doesn't have anyone. And of course, she has a crazy connection to Eren, not just the one that he mentioned. And he started saying, like, hate you, you're a slave and stuff. And I don't know if it's actually what he's thinking or it's just to separate himself from her. I don't know. I hope that he's not thinking this way. But Armin was not pleased whatever he said, and yeah, and Mikasa protected Eren when Armin tried to punch him. And nice, I gotta give credit to Armin for doing what he's done. Because if I was there, I would also punch Eren so hard that he probably would transform into Titan just instantly. Oh man, such a huge discussion. I lost. Jesus. Yeah, so okay, we got this part in 5 minutes or something. And then we go to Levi and Zeke situation, and even saw some Erwin Smith. And I'm gonna try to recreate at least the most important parts because Levi is a legend, and I gave my all in the original discussion. So that was a funny moment when Levi was going away from Zeke and was speaking about him, and like turns around, Zeke's fucking running in the woods. That was kind of funny. But what was not funny is that Zeke, in the end, he screamed and transformed every single soldier. I thought maybe like 10 or 15. Not every single one of them drank this juicy monkey wine. And they got transformed. But Zeke assumed that Levi will not attack his own comrades. And that was a big mistake, because Zeke is a smart man, no doubts. But he was judging Levi in the wrong way. He didn't know what type of life Levi lived, how much he went through. And in my opinion, Levi is the most dramatic character of the series of Attack on Titan. Because we saw him from the very childhood. He was basically almost like Guts from Berserk, born, and not gonna spoil, but yeah. That was a difficult childhood. And when he had acquired some friends, they were dying. When he acquired some people he liked, they were dying. This man was losing everything again and again and again. And he was still pushing forward. And that's why the situation of turning all of these nice people that Levi already started caring, that was not new to him. That was just another of those moments. And you just have to fucking squeeze your butt and slice them all. Which he ended up doing. And it's very sad again, but Levi has a mission. He need to kill the monkey. I mean, he need to protect him to do whatever they wanted to do with the monkey, but the real full mission is the promise to Erwin Smith that he have to kill Zeke. And I'm waiting for that moment. Because, I mean, Isayama better make this happen. Because that's gonna be a redemption for Erwin Smith. Not redemption, but you get the idea. It was for Erwin Smith. I want that. I need that. Even though there was some moment in the end about the monkey, some flashback and some dude with the glasses that I remember from season 3. He was briefly shown there. Just remembered him. And so Zeke's life is also a mystery for us. We only saw a little part of it, and nowadays, so we don't know what happened at this period of time. So there is still possibility for us to see him in a better side of him, but still, I was like, okay, that's understandable, and now kill him, Levi. So yeah, Zeke screamed, and all of the people felt that, even those that were far away. So it didn't make them Titans, but they felt it, and it feels like everyone's who's near, they're all affected. So it's you will not choose like you transform. No, he's like, ugh, and everyone's transforming. Who is near? And the only person from the whole team of pixies who was not feeling the electricity, the thing, was the girl. The red hair, not red, but those, the reddish, brownish hair that was always with pixies, that was caring about him. And she, from the very first season, was telling to him, Shireh, you shouldn't drink. Pixies are Shireh. And he was still drinking, and what do we have now? The old man got the drink, all of the people got the drink, even Niall drank it. But she didn't. And, man, love you, girl, so much for that. And Falco, unfortunately, felt it as well. So Falco is also affected by the terrible liquids of Zeke. So yeah, Levi slices all of the Titans. Scary monkey starts screaming in the forest, trying to protect itself, but of course it fails miserably, and Levi is winning again. And that was a pure pleasure to see that happening again. Even though I kind of feel bad for Zeke, because every time after each fight against Levi, it's difficult to even recognize the person that, Zeke. Because he's getting beaten up or slicing up or fucking blown up to pieces so much that this is actually ridiculous. I actually feel bad for him. Oh man, guys, I'm skipping so much from the discussion that I should have made, but stupid in me. I just don't feel like speaking about everything again. Then we see Keith Shaddy scolding the youngsters again. But, man, I was speaking a lot in here as well. Ah, shit. In short, what I don't like in the whole Flock situation, he said, like, you should not serve to the army, you should serve to the people of Eldia, of the island. And that's a good idea. It's good on the paper. But it's bad if you look at what actually happens. What does that mean? What does he say is that we have to fight. We have to fight. We need to have our freedom and yada yada yada. But I've said that if someone's achieving freedom, another losing this freedom, and he will want this freedom back, and it's gonna be happening again and again and again. Which means that that's understandable. The government wants to take control, but people want to have freedom and want to take control as well, and it's gonna be constant fighting, and it's not gonna end well, not for anyone. Flock should watch the previous episode and listen to what Sasha's father said. Someone's gonna stop the violence. Someone's gonna forgive. Someone's gonna do that. Because if we're gonna throw boulders at each other, it's not gonna end well. I've said that in the previous, in the original discussion, that this anime may end like with everyone dying, and then white screen, and we see Sayama's troll face smiling like that. And that's gonna be a fitting end for this story because it showcases that if you look at some groups of people, and one group of people is oppressed by others, and you feel bad for them. You feel bad for them for a long time. And then this group of people suddenly finds a shotgun and shoots others with that. And you're like, okay, you're protected, that's good, but you just murdered everyone around you. I don't feel like caring about you anymore. You're a killer, you're a murderer. And Attack on Titan showcases that. He showcases that different sides of the conflict, when the situation for them changes, when they have the ability to use some violence and some power to protect themselves, they're gonna use it. And they're gonna become the one who kills others. They're gonna become the oppressors, not the oppressed. And this cycle always continues. They're gonna be, they were punched, they raise again, now they're punched, so you get the idea. And that's what Attack on Titan is showing. The whole cycle is always going on. Even what's his name? Sanes. Even Sanes said that we're gonna leave, but others will come instead of us. It's gonna be you, Hanji. And now instead of Hanji, it's Flock. And what's gonna happen after Flock? And it's gonna continue until either until everyone's gonna die, either until at least some people finally realize that it cannot continue like that. We have to stop the violence. Just like Sasha's father said. Don't go too deep into fucking forest. You gotta stop. And as I've said, I do not approve Flock's doings. I don't judge him yet, but I feel like he's just a temporary person here. Someone's gonna take the control, gonna kill him after he killed someone, and it's gonna continue. He's not the leader, he's not the whatever, He's not gonna deal with that. And whatever he's doing, the idea of it is kind of good. Yes, you're doing that for your country. But what exactly are you doing for your country? I think it's very wrong. But what can we do? If everyone decided to sit down and speak calmly, we would not see season 3 of Attack on Titan and season 4 as well. And then we end with Levi and Zeke seeing little glimpse of his flashback. And I don't know where Levi's moving Zeke, because Zeke wanted to go to Shiganshina, and where Levi's moving him, I don't know, because Levi doesn't know about Hanji being captured, and it's not like he can call her or something. So that I don't know. That's a question. And as I've said, guys, unfortunately, this discussion was much bigger, and I spoke a lot. I spoke much more about Eren, I spoke more about Levi and Flock and Mikasa situation and Armin, but I just don't feel like repeating this all again because it's very late. I already spoke for 1 hour, but I just didn't record it. So very sorry for the terrible discussion. I tried to bring at least the most important parts. at least some of those that I was able to remember. I mean, I missed a lot as well, but yeah. Excuse me, gonna try to be more attentive later next time, because Jesus. And I mean, this one is 25 basically minutes. I think the original discussion was more than 1 hour, 1 hour, probably close to hour and a half. So yeah, you missed that, unfortunately. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Again, I'm sorry for the discussion, but yeah, it happened. What can I do? See you in the next one. Bye bye.